Hey, how's it going, guys? Mr. Boss for the win here, and in today's Grand Theft Auto 5 video, I'm going to be updating you guys on the situation that we looked at the other day, which was essentially a leak for Gunrunning Part 2, how it could potentially be the next update in Grand Theft Auto Online. We're going to be taking a look at some more information, as well as a dive back at Gunrunning, the original update, and what I'd like to see versus what I'd not like to see if indeed this does come to fruition. So let's not waste any more time, and let's jump straight into it. So I'm not going to go over the full recap of what we talked about yesterday. Long story short is a super reputable Rockstar insider, Bender, on the GTA forum site, mentioned how Gunrunning Part 2, or at least another version of Gunrunning, since Smuggler's Run might have been considered Part 2, so is this really considered Part 3? I'm not really too sure, but he talked about how there basically could be another Gunrunning-esque DLC as the one we see in December. I'll leave a link to that video in the description, so if you want to check it out for yourself and then dive back into this one, you can. Now, after Bender posted his information, a lot of people started to get pretty excited about the possibility of another Gunrunning DLC being added into online. And I think people are pretty 50-50, like right on the fence on if they really liked that update versus if they didn't. So I'd love to hear from you guys. Would you want to see another military update or something like Gunrunning? I know that I personally would not, but I think some people would and would enjoy all the items that Rockstar would add. But anyways, getting back to FunMW2, this is what he said. He responded to a comment that was, wait, why is GR2, which is Gunrunning 2, an automatic possibility now? And he said, simply, it's not. So a lot of people took this message in a few different ways. Some people were saying this is FunMW2 confirming that Gunrunning Part 2 or another version of Gunrunning is not the next update. However, like myself, I think he's responding to the fact that this person said it's an automatic possibility. Of course, it's not an automatic possibility right now, as we have no official, so far, confirmed information from Rockstar. But this could also be FunMW2 saying that this is not the theme of the update that's going to be coming out in the month of December. So I guess we're really just going to have to wait and see. On one side, we've got Bender saying that it's a strong possibility that, you know, something related to Gunrunning will be coming out. And then on the other side, you have FunMW2 saying, no, that's not the case. Something not related to Gunrunning is going to be coming out. So again, completely different sides here, fire and ice, you know, it's just crazy. I really hope we get some solid information from Rockstar soon, because the last couple days have honestly been some of the most confusing of my entire life, trying to figure out exactly what is going to be going on here in the month of December in Grand Theft Auto Online. Now, FunMW2 also brings up another interesting point regarding at least some of the content we could be seeing in the next update. He states, I find it strange that we have bonuses applied to 5 adversary modes. That's the same amount of adversary modes they have added with Smuggler's Run. It could be a hint towards what type of adversary modes we are getting, one similar to Motor Wars and the other to Inch by Inch. Remember the Lion's Den mode I talked about. So that Lion's Den mode that FunMW2 is talking about is the code name for one of the adversary modes that Rockstar is going to be adding in a future update. So even though Rockstar has only confirmed 3 things for the December DLC, legendary motorsports cars, weaponized vehicles, and a new property on the Maze Bank foreclosure website, well, we know that basically Rockstar loved their adversary modes, and they're probably going to add 3 to 4 to 5 new adversary modes in the December DLC. And a codename Lion's Den is going to be one of those. Now, if you don't remember, FunMW2 thinks Lion's Den is going to be an adversary mode based off of one of the weaponized vehicles, which one of those weaponized vehicles will be codename Lion. So I'm not exactly too sure what weaponized vehicle would resemble a lion, but you could kind of speculate on what that might possibly be. I would say some sort of menacing attack vehicle, but you guys can come up with your own conclusions right there. And FunMW2 is right. So if we take a look at the discounts that are going on right now, there's discounts on a lot of the weaponized vehicles. The secret or targeted sales are for supercars on the Legendary Motorsports site, and bunkers, hangars, and MC clubhouses are all on sale. So it does seem as if Rockstar are doing discounts to hint at what's going to be coming out next. And obviously, the adversary mode discounts that are going on are a direct indication that that is the case. So great find right there by FunMW2, and that does indeed make sense. So that right there pretty much builds off of the leaks that we received yesterday, and now I'm really not too sure what to expect. But I wanted to talk about this topic anyways, since there is a pretty good chance. What I want to do is talk about some of the things I don't want to see if there's another Gunrunning DLC, and some of the things I do want to see if there is another Gunrunning DLC. So let's start with what, in my opinion, is one of the worst parts about the Gunrunning update, and that is research. So research is basically Rockstar's like paywall for you to unlock the best items and upgrades in the Gunrunning DLC. The Juggernaut suit was held behind there. All the good upgrades for the weapons were held behind there. And the way the research works is if you didn't pay the absurd amount, you'd have to wait like 12 hours in order to unlock that item. 12 hours like in-game. It wouldn't just like, you couldn't just turn your console off and come back 12 hours later. You'd have to be in the game for 12 hours in order for it to be researched, which is a huge bummer. So research is a big no-no for me. That is a huge just paywall, money grab, cash grab, so not a big fan of that at all. Another thing I wasn't a huge fan of, and I think this ties directly together with the type of business we're going to be getting, but that's business raids. So there's nothing more frustrating than having a raid on your business, having to stop what you're doing and go there and try and solve the problem. I get it, it's dynamic, but we pay millions of dollars for the bunkers. We work hours upon hours of getting the supplies or spending our own money to buy the supplies, and having to wait hours upon hours to have them made just to have an in-game random raid take all of it away and make us start over. That, in my opinion, is dumb. So kind of building off that, I hope Rockstar doesn't do a passive income DLC. So the passive income stuff would be like the biker businesses. It would be the bunker stuff. I hope it's something more along the lines of import-export or finance and felony or smuggler's run. Even though the smuggler's run stuff is absolutely horrible, I think it's better than just waiting around for some product to be, made and then deliver it. I kind of like to source my own stuff and then go sell it whenever I want. So that's what I would prefer to have ultimately done. Another thing I'd like to see is proper weaponized vehicles. I feel like the ones in Gunrunning were either, super piecemeal Mad Max, like the Weaponized Tampa, the Dune FAV. They weren't new vehicles. They were just like, kind of upgraded Mad Max versions of ones we had. Or they were super wacky, like the Oppressor, a flying rocket-boosted bike with missiles. I'd kind of like to see some middle grounds here in terms of the vehicles we get. I'd love to see a Patriot Classic, maybe a Squatty, normal military vehicles. I feel like Rockstar just can't be normal. And same with the other vehicles they release. I'd like to see, classic military cars, off-road muscle, sports classic. I feel like the regular cars in Gunrunning didn't match the theme at all of the Gunrunning theme. So I wish Rockstar would kind of stick to their guns as far as that goes. So now what I want to do is talk about some things I did like about the Gunrunning update. One of the things I really did like was the missions that they did. So this is very similar to the import-export missions that you can do on the computer. These are a lot of fun. They're like mini heist missions. I really like the, requirement that you have to have with your team in order to get them done. Those are awesome. And those are some of the things I feel like we're really missing from Smuggler's Run. Maybe Rockstar couldn't figure out a way to do it with the aircrafts, but those were awesome, and I really, really enjoyed those, and I think they're a ton of fun in order to just do with your friends and crew members. I also liked the addition of the bunker. I feel like that was a way better property than the Smuggler's Run hangar. Now, I don't think it's my favorite property of all time. I think the CEO offices are killer. The biker clubhouses are super cool, kind of give off that Sons of Anarchy vibe. But the bunkers were, in my opinion, a better improvement than the hangars. So you could do more. I feel like they were a little bit more functional. There was more locations, but obviously I feel like that goes to the fact that the hangars are actually like physical building structures that you can see outside in the world. So the bunkers were a really, really cool addition. Now, one thing I could see Rockstar doing if a military DLC, Gunrunning Part 2 or 3 is on the table, is doing or introducing some sort of water or naval or sea-based update. I feel like there's a lot of potential here. Not only with some of the items we already have in the game, like the aircraft carrier and the submarines and stuff like that, but I feel like Rockstar, that's like the only thing they haven't tackled yet. Gunrunning was like land-based military, Smuggler's Run was air-based military, so it doesn't have to be like a full-fledged water-based update, but I think at least diving into that a little bit would be pretty cool, and I think a lot of people would enjoy it. In my opinion, it would be better than just doing the same military theme over and over and over again. At least there would be some variation there. But anyways, that's all the information that I'm going to be talking about for you guys in this video today. Hopefully you did enjoy. Let me know your thoughts, opinions, and more in the comment section down below on number 1, what you think we're going to be getting this December. But also number 2, if it was a military update, what would you think about that? Would you like it? Would you not like it? Let me know your thoughts, opinions, and more in the comment section down below. If you guys did go to enjoy this video, though, a like rating would, of course, be awesome. And also, subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new or you like daily GTA 5 videos like this. With all the way, guys, like I said, thanks so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.